This government meeting is brought to you by Eastworks and our local cable subscribers.
Hello, so I'm calling the appointments meeting to order at 4 o'clock on Wednesday, February 23rd. We're meeting by Zoom because an order by Governor Baker allowed us to do so from March 2020. It's almost been 2 years. Present today is Councilor Gomez, President of the Council, and Councilor Riley, and myself, Lindsay Rothschild, and we're here to do mayoral appointments. And it doesn't look like there's anyone here from the public that wants to say anything. We have minutes to approve from February 9th. Would anyone like to make a motion to approve the minutes?
We'll make a motion to approve the minutes from February 9th, 2022.
I will second it, even that I have to abstain.
Yep.
Oh yeah. And so all in favor, Councilor Riley?
Aye.
Abstain, Councilor Gomez, right? And
Abstain.
aye, so two to nothing. Approval so moved. Those will move into the record. Thank you. And today we have Forrest Abild. He's coming, I think. I was just on the phone with him, so I want to give him an opportunity to get here. He's appointed to the Veterans Affairs Committee, and I keep mentioning, and I haven't talked to the mayor's office about this directly, the Veterans Council, but they have not met since March 2020. They're having a big changeover, more people are joining, and I'm hoping, well, they might be able to meet in person soon, but I'm hoping that even if they can't, that, you know, there's support so that they're meeting on Zoom and they don't just not get to keep doing that work. That's important. So he seems to be not here, and I think I have a home number, so I can't like text or anything. So we'll just give him a few minutes.
Okay.
Wait.
We'll wait. Oh, we will wait. It's so nice out.
It really is.
Oh my gosh, I went outside. I was like, and it's supposed to be a storm at the end of the week. It's like, what?
I think if we're gonna take a break, we should call a recess for 5 minutes.
Okay.
Because if we start talking about all this stuff, there's no part of the agenda.
So do we have to make a vote to make a recess, or can I just make a recess?
You can take a recess for 5 minutes and then start the video again.
Okay, I'm going to create a recess for 5 minutes. It's 4:03 now. I'm going to just pause the video. So we're back in session. We took a 5-minute, 4.5 minute recess. Hello, Forrest. Oh. Are you connected? Are you still connecting?
It's connecting, yeah.
There we go.
Hi.
It's muted.
Oops. Can you hear us?
He's muted.
You're muted, I think. Here, I'm unmuting you. Trying to ask you.
There we
You
go.
go.
How's that?
Perfect.
You made it. Great to see you.
Same here, thank you.
How do I pronounce your last name?
Abild.
Abild. Nice to meet you.
Abild,
I'm
yes.
Lindsay. And I've got Councilor Riley. I don't know where, and my screen is to my left, I'm not sure. Wave, Councilor Riley, Brad Riley, and Councilor Omar Gomez. So we're here. We're the appointments committee.
Okay. Who's the last person, Lindsay?
Omar Gomez. He's the president of the city council.
Omar, yes. I see him in the newspaper.
Yeah. So we're happy to see you here, and we emailed you the questions, and the appointments committee basically just gives us an opportunity to meet the people coming through and, you know, and vet people, mostly just get to know you as you move through the process. So so could tell us why you're interested in serving with the Veterans Council.
Yeah, I had heard it from Dave Brown, and there are a couple other people. The discussion had come up regarding open positions on the Veterans Council, and this has gone on for a while. And I thought, well, gosh, if it's still open, I would be game to learn about it, and then see if I could help.
Great. Well, that's all we need. People to serve. So, in what ways do you look forward to being able to contribute to this committee in terms of your experience and your perspective and skills?
Perspective and skills would kind of be just life experiences.
Mhm.
Yeah, reading the paper, watching news, and trying not to get a high blood pressure from it. No, just to kind of keep down the middle of the lane. Not far left, far right in any political views.
Mhm.
I have, trying to think of anything good. Been an instructor for ski patrol, for skiing and first aid for about 45 years.
Oh, cool.
And
Berkshire East, or-
yes, Berkshire East. And recently, the last couple of years, has been with American Heart for CPR instructor.
Okay.
So I like helping people. Hate to see it when things get sideways off on a tangent. That's not the majority, or it's not for the good of the majority.
Mhm.
It seems like.
Are you familiar with the work of the Veterans Council, their tasks that they are charged with?
Other than Memorial Day and the Veterans Day events,
Mhm.
I'm not sure what else they are responsible for.
Mhm. Do I understand, one of you other counselors can fill in, that there's also awards that they take part in, like helping to
Like the outstanding, the only ones that came to mind right away is for the outstanding teacher, and also students. And that was more through the American Legion, from what I gathered, than it was the Veterans Council.
Okay, and there's education, I think, too, but as you may know, they haven't met since March 2020. So we're looking forward to new people coming on, and even if we can't meet in person, that the meetings will pick up again on Zoom, so that this aspect of our city can thrive.
Yes. Anytime I see articles in a Gazette regarding anything going on in the city, I read them and just try and keep up on things a bit there.
Yeah.
I'm not overworked at all yet. Retired, and I have no idea how I could ever have worked. I'm busier now than I've ever been. But I should be able to fit more in there.
Great.
But between Legion, Legion,
So I was going to ask you which ways you currently engage in Easthampton. So it sounds like you're involved with the Legion, and what other?
Legion, brain fade here. The VFW
Mhm.
and the Purple Heart organization, which that's kind of like in idle mode right now. But it's the Legion and the VFW.
Mhm.
In any of the efforts that they're involved in.
Mhm. And are you a veteran?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Veteran.
For your service.
Thank you. That and the VFW, and that's all the Veterans Council. That's all I really want to commit to at this point. There's not enough hours in the day as is, and I don't want to join something unless I can do it well and have something to add to it. And that I'm not going to know well until I get involved with it.
Mhm. Well, great. Councilor Gomez or Councilor Riley, do you have any additional questions or comments?
No, I think it's great, but I always encourage people to get involved at the city level. That's part of what makes Easthampton such a successful city, is that we have so many boards and committees that are members of the public, that follow their passion or follow their lived experiences to make the city better for everybody else. So, thank you for, wanting to get involved. I think that veteran voices are underrepresented. So, your lived experience, and I think your connection to these organizations will serve the council well. So thank you for that.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think what group meets on Wednesdays at 6 o'clock. I thought there's a regular one of the city groups regularly meets on Wednesdays. I'll see notices in the paper. And
Maybe.
Go ahead.
I know that city council votes meets every other Wednesday, but
Okay, that's it.
That's a big meeting.
Yeah. Okay, bring a pillow.
Well, I'd say it's not necessarily
Not that
long,
bad.
but it's just,
Yeah, I
It's
hope
like-
now.
yeah, no, you
Yeah.
have to bring popcorn now, maybe. Just kidding.
Okay.
No,
The Wednesdays I work, and I can never make Wednesday calls.
okay. Well, I think you're the vet, from what I understand and what I'm seeing, and I'm gonna connect more with the mayor's office, the Veterans Council is kind of reorganizing. And I think it's kind of a reset button. I told you they haven't met in 2 years, so
Yes.
looking forward to the meeting again. I would love like more education events. I personally I have a third grader, and he is very
Ooh.
interested in different, past wars and learning about them. And I'm sad that the veterans in my family have passed. My
Ooh,
grandfather. I said the veterans in my family have passed along. They're no longer living, and I would love for my son to be able to connect with veterans and learn about people's experience in war. He's really interested, and I'm sure a lot of kids are, and just to keep those narratives, keep the storytelling going, pass those stories along from generation to generation. I think it's so important. So
There's as many different responses from veterans as there are veterans.
exactly.
For where they served or what they went through. And that depends on what their life experiences were at that point and what their, we've got 80 billion brain cells. So there's no way on earth any two of us are programmed the same way.
Mhm. So, yeah, that's important to
So
remember.
this,
I just want to make a comment first. Forrest, thank you for stepping up and applying for being in this committee.
Thank you.
Second, what branch you serve?
Army
Good.
Army Aviation.
Thank you for your service. My dad served in the Navy, and so I grew up in a house with a veteran, and he went to
Did you-
Vietnam, so I know how it is.
Did you bounce around the country much?
No, because he served before I born.
Okay.
So yeah, but and my uncle served in the Army, my brother-in-law in the Navy, my father-in-law in the Army, and I can keep going. But again,
Awesome.
thank you, and thank you for your service.
Yes.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you very much.
Yeah, my mom was an Army brat, so she bounced around a lot.
Oh, okay. That's an experience in education all on its own,
Mhm.
which I didn't have. I just hear stories about that.
She was born at Fort Sam Houston. And my grandfather died at Fort Sam Houston at the very end. So there you go. And bookends.
Oh, wow. Why?
Well, he,
I
didn't
hope
born,
it
he,
was
died he died in San Antonio, not really Fort Sam Houston, but he's buried there at the National Cemetery.
I hope that was some old age.
Yes, old age.
Good.
99.
I was just going to say 95 and later, I hope.
Yeah, 99. So you can't ask for
good.
much. Yeah.
I plan on dancing at 100. So
Yeah. So, great. Well, I will entertain a motion to recommend the confirmation of Forrest Abel.
okay, great. I thank you very much.
Stay right there. You making the
Enjoyed-
motion?
Whoop.
Oh, wait, we have to do these little formalities. Who's making the motion?
all right. So I will make a motion to appoint Forrest Abild to the Veterans Council with a term expiration date of December 31st, 2022.
Second.
All in favor? Counselor Riley?
Aye.
Counselor Gomez?
Aye.
and myself, that's 3-0. So just so moved. We're recommending your confirmation to the full council. So this is the way we like to just kind of educate too, of like the windy path of city government. So you're a mayoral appointee. So she appoints you. And then the job of our subcommittee or small committee is to vet the committee, meet the people coming through, vet the appointees. And then next Wednesday, which is March something, the first Wednesday in March, we have the full council meeting. And then as the chair of this committee, I bring your name forth and I say 3-0, we recommend to appoint him. And usually the full council votes the way we recommend. And then that's when you actually get appointed, is a week from today. The full council appoints you, and then confirms your appointment. You're already appointed. They confirm your appointment, and then the mayor's office will contact you after that to be sworn in. So that's going to be after next Wednesday.
Okay. I just thought of something that relevance is questionable. I had, when I got out of aircraft aircraft maintenance school, associate degree in specialized technology down in Pittsburgh, the door slammed shut for hiring. And my wife and I were New Englanders and stubborn enough. We were not going 1 inch south or 1 inch west from Pittsburgh. And we came back to Vermont. Couldn't find, okay, that's gone. Couldn't find any aviation jobs that could pay a wage I could live on. So I did take a job as a town manager trainee for the town of Westminster, Vermont. They were at the time a 3-person board of selectmen that ran the town, and they had been considering going to town manager form of government, but that's pretty much sacrilege in Vermont for smaller towns. I held that position for the year, and we made the transition to town manager form of government. But at that time, it was phenomenal. I loved it, but it was, you're at the end of the phone always. If you're not doing, something, at least 3 meetings a week that would last well past 8 o'clock, 7, 8 o'clock or more. And I was walking out the door one evening and my son is tugging on my pant leg, wanted to know why I can't stay home. So we went back to Pittsburgh to get a job with people that knew me, and finally got enough experience to come back up here. But yeah, it was a phenomenal year working with the town and making that transition. Just I didn't get to stay on long enough to actually run that position. But it was an experience. Just town government in general is really good and real emotional.
True, it's true, because it really does affect our daily life, what happens in the town. So
yes. Okay, great. Sorry, just had
it just
dawned on me there was something that
Thank you for adding that.
Okay. Thanks very much.
Thank you. It's great to meet you and see your face.
Okay, thanks.
Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Take care. I'll take a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
Right.
Say aye.
Right. Okay, we're adjourning at 4:23. There you go. I'm just stopping.
This government meeting is brought to you by Eastworks and our local cable subscribers.